Back with you now on Wave Listens Live. Want to introduce you to Janelle Iachino, the marketing director for Franklin Pest Solutions, joining us now to walk us through all the great services that your company is able to offer. Thanks for being with us here on Wave Listens Live, Janelle.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Let's first walk people through some of the questions that they may have about pest control. Is this something that, let's say I'm a homeowner here in Louisville, do we need these services for our home, or is this mainly for businesses, or is it something you can help out with on both avenues?
Yeah, so the quick answer is our customers are residential and commercial, but I think it helps to define what a pest is first and foremost. You know, pest control companies are not in business to wipe out entire species of insects, but when does an insect become a pest? When it gets a little too close for our comfort, right? So ants and things, they belong in nature. They were here first. We built our businesses and houses on top of them. So it's a matter of balance, and that's why we're in business. We're here to create peace of mind, a healthy environment, and safety, really, and push those pressures back into nature where they belong.
And that's why it's so important to call a professional such as the company where you work, because you guys are able to do that in a safe way, which leads us to the question about chemical use. Obviously, nowadays, that's a big concern. You see the topic all the time. So how do you guys handle that, especially when it comes to a home where there are kids or dogs or cats that are present living there?
Absolutely. Great question. Yeah. So it's such a concern. And I think there's a lot of misperception. And my take on it is we're just trying to re-educate the public on what we actually do. And I think people remember back in the day, maybe the 80s and 90s. I know my dad used to use that product diazinon, and it smelled horrible around the house, but chemicals have been eliminated like that because of the risks and health factors involved with them. Well, pest control companies now have products that are mandated and regulated by the EPA. They're, no more dangerous than a product you have underneath your kitchen sink for a household cleaner. But I think the most important thing is the methodology. And all of our staff, not just service staff, but office staff, every department, even me, we all go through special training, Green Pro certification, so that we understand how to eliminate a problem at the root without using chemicals. Chemicals are kind of the last resort in our method. When someone calls us out, and if they have a mouse problem, we're looking at how are they getting in? Why are they attracted to your property? And what can we do to seal up those holes to, eliminate them permanently? So methods nowadays are nothing like what they used to be. And my whole goal is to re-educate people on what it is that we actually do. And everything is very, very mindful of environmental concerns, pollinator health, pets, children. I mean, there's no question. Everybody is so sensitive to everything, and we take that very, very seriously.
Yeah, Janelle, I'm glad you brought up the point of the different ways that you guys can look at a pest problem in order to help. That's why it's so important, if you think you have an issue around your home or business, to call a professional, call someone like Franklin Pest Solutions, who's been around. You guys are a trusted historical name in the pest industry. You've been at this a long time. Let's talk about something for people who haven't used your services before. What sets Franklin apart from other competitors?
Yeah, so we are one of the few local multi-generational family businesses left in our industry. And I think in the last couple of years especially, there's been a lot of smaller businesses selling out to the big guys. That could be issues with finding people to fill open positions. That could be a number of reasons, but we have been in business since 1929 in the state of Indiana. We have multiple branches now, and we're just hitting a growth spurt, believe it or not. After this many years of business, we are booming, and it's great. But I think what really sets us apart is we still have that mom and pop mentality. We are, when you call us, you're going to get someone in our office. You're going to get someone who cares genuinely. And when we start doing your services, we're going to get to know your kids' names, your dog's name. We might even bring them treats. We build our business based on relationships. And that's one of the things that really sets us apart. We're not interested in, the the numbers so much. It's about the quality of life and service that we're giving folks, and that's what really makes a difference to our customers.
Yeah, we love businesses like that in our community right here in Louisville. I might need to call you guys. I got some strange creatures in the basement. I don't know what's living down there, so I'll have to give you guys a call. Let's talk for a minute about the Bug Girl. Explain the nickname, how this all came to be for folks who aren't familiar.
Yeah, so I've been working for this company for 18 years, believe it or not. And I started out by answering phones before we even used computers. I'm really dating myself now, but the Bug Girl is a persona that I created to really be able to relate to customers, because having a pest issue, it will rattle you. It's sometimes very emotional. It's an invasion, depending on what kind of pest it is, it can be very traumatic. And so my Bug Girl persona was meant to just humanize the whole concept. Pests happen, and they don't choose who to afflict based on how big your house is or where you live. It happens. I mean, it's that balance between nature and humans. So the Bug Girl is really just something that I developed to be able to answer questions of people and really just to get that, squash that misperception of like, oh my gosh, this is traumatic. Like, I wanted it to be easier for people and relatable, and I think that that's definitely been the case.
Yeah, bring some fun to it. All right, before we let you go, Janelle, give us all the information how we can get in touch with the Bug Girl and Franklin Pest Solutions.
You can get a free quote from us at franklinpestsolutions.com, or you can give us a call at 1-800-GOT-PESTS. Our local number is 502-448-8040. We're here as a resource. Reach out. If you have a picture of a bug, send it to us. We'll help you identify it for free. Use us as a local resource. We are here to help.
Thank you so much, Janelle, for being with us, sharing that important information with our viewers, and of course, introducing us to the Bug Girl as well.
Thanks.
All right, stay with us here on WAVE Listens Live. Another great segment coming your way next. The St. Joseph Children's Home. They are talking about the upcoming picnic just a couple weeks away. Stay with us.